What are you most afraid of? Fear is one of those paralyzing emotions that makes us feel like we can't move. We feel fearful of what could happen. There's all sorts of ways that we are fearful as parents. Sometimes we're fearful for our child's safety. Sometimes we're fearful just in following God's will for our lives. Fear will stop you in your tracks. We can overcome that fear with God's faithfulness. I remember one morning waking up and just smiling and even laughing. I had had another dream about a baby. You see, for 6 weeks I had a dream every night about a different baby. Sometimes it would be a baby that I would find out it was mine. Other times it was a twin and I found out what the name of that twin was. Another time it was a baby abandoned in a bathroom and I was looking frantically for who the mother could be, and I found out it was me. You know how dreams are. But if you had 6 weeks of the same type of dream, would that get your attention? Well, it got my attention. So I laughed and I said to my husband, I said, we have 6 children. I know that God's not calling us to have more children, but I do believe that God's calling us to a new beginning. And as we prayed about what these dreams could mean, He led us down a path. In fact, I sat and I talked with a colleague of mine at the church where I was working, and I shared with him these dreams. And he looked at me and he said, could it be that God is calling you to a new season? I want you to think about that in your life. Because if you're a parent, you're also called to many things. Are there things that God is calling you to that you do not even think about doing because you are paralyzed with fear? You know, sometimes as God calls us to new things, and we know it's God, we know it's His voice, we need to do it afraid. You know, as you take one step forward, just like the Israelites when they put their foot in the Jordan and the waters parted, sometimes you need to take that step and watch the waters part. One thing's for sure, you cannot be a life-giving mom when you're paralyzed with fear. So whatever is causing you to be afraid, realize that you can trust God's faithfulness.